Hi, it's me, Jen Sincero again, and I'm back with tip number 4 on the top 5 things you need to do before sitting down to write your fabulous best-selling book. So the thing I want to talk about right now is, I don't remember which one I'm talking about right now. Let me check my notes. What am I doing? Oh, yes, of course. The beast. Okay, so what I'm talking about this time is discipline. How are you going to find the time and sit your butt down to write the book? Because this is the number one struggle that all writers have is, not getting up and making a lasagna instead of writing your book. You'll do anything not to write, right? And also finding the time to do it. You've already got a really busy life. How are you going to squeeze in enough time to put together an entire book and an entire book proposal? So I have lots and lots of tricks about this, and this is something that you can't just hope is going to happen. You've got to set up systems and figure out which one of these systems works best for you to make sure that you do this. Discipline is everything. I've heard lots of successful writers say that there are probably a lot of better writers out there in the world that are better than them, but the difference is they just don't have the discipline to sit down and do it. So that's the difference between a writer and a non-writer. Someone who sits down and does it and someone who does not. So I'm going to give you one tip right here, but in my class we go through a whole bunch of ways to make sure that you keep the focus and get it out of your brain onto the page. My favorite way personally is to set an egg timer, because what this does is it chunks down the time for you. Because if you decide you're going to write for 8 hours today, you'll spend 7 of those hours on the phone, cleaning the kitchen, whatever, and maybe 1 of those hours actually writing. If you say that I have a half an hour to write, you'll be way more focused, and something that will focus you even more is if you set a little timer, because even checking the time is a distraction, right? So this timer is going to go off in a half an hour when your time is up, so you don't even have to worry about that. And while the timer is clicking, you are unauthorized to get up and pee, to get something to eat, to answer the phone, to do anything but write. And then you can, slowly make that time larger or smaller depending on how it's working out for you. But an egg timer saved my life. I'm not kidding you. I use it all the time. Alrighty, so that's one tip. There will be more in How to Write and Sell Your Nonfiction Book Proposal starting April 28th. I've got a spot with your name on it. So if you want to be a best-selling author and get expert cred and have fans banging down your door, this is one of the best ways to do it, is getting a book out of you. Alrighty, so talk to you later.